The Dinner Bell is a family restaurant that's open 24 hours a day. Once it opens, it doesn't close till the fair's over. We serve good family meals at a reasonable price. It's a meeting place for friends that have met at the fair. They come back every year. And I mean, we have family reunions there. People come down and have their family reunions at the Dinner Bell. So it's a place to make new friends and then see old ones.
There has been a food stand just north of the Swine Barn in operation at the fair since the 1930s. Tom and Carol Robbins have owned and operated the Dinner Bell for the last 20 years.
We start setting up the fair about 2 weeks before fair time. I have to build the building. I have to run the electric, the water, the gas. I have to put the top on. I have to install all the refrigeration, all the stoves and grills and that type of thing. So it takes a long time to do it.
I think that probably the most gratifying thing for me is when the little girls apply for the job, some of them have never ever had any kind of work experience. And I kind of just try to nurture and show them so that, you know, they can learn how to get along with the public, how to handle money, give them a little basics so that they can actually go out into the world and become a productive person, you know. Several times they'll call me and say, can I use you on a job application? I say, of course, you know. And I always tell them, you know, maybe you'll go out of here learning one or two things, but I guarantee you, you'll know how to waitress. You put yourself through college, and 3 or 4 of them have, trust me. So that's the part I love about it. I spoil them all, I baby them all. Tom kind of gets upset with me because he'll say, where's the waitresses? And I'll say, oh, I sent them to get donuts, so they're not here. I buy them birthday cakes, and I love them. Nope. Okay, go smile, have fun, make money.
Well, my favorite story is where I met my wife. It's kind of a strange story. I was working, we didn't own it at that time, obviously. We were working for the people that we bought it from. I was working nights then, and we needed another night waitress and cashier. So they hired Carol. So I met her working nights at the fair, and 28 days later, we were Mr. and Mrs. Robbins, and we've been happily married now for 25 years.
People still are in shock. You know, they'll go, how did you know? And I said, well, you know it's right. When you know it's correct. So I was, you know, it's the best thing that ever happened in my life. I've always liked my pictures. I've always been, you know, a picture-aholic, you know, have a camera in my hand most of the time. So I decided to put all those little pieces of memorabilia into a scrapbook before scrapbooking was popular. So I just kind of, you know, improvised, took some of my favorite pictures, some of the highlights from different articles in the newspaper, notes from the night shift complaining about the day girls and vice versa, recipes from the original owners, three owners back. Just, you know, I look at those pictures, and probably one of the greatest things is my mom, because she's in there, and she was my cashier until she was 90.
We've had bulls in the kitchen. You know, the young farmers can't handle a bull or a clap of thunder or scare them, and here they'll come in the back room in the kitchen. We had one crawl on top of our car one time.
Yeah, actually it was my convertible that the big bull decided to trample on that day. And when I called my insurance man, he didn't believe me. I said, I need to report that I've got some severe damage to my car. He said, how did it happen? I said, it was attacked by a bull. And his first remark was, is the car red? And I'm like, no, that's not funny. And literally it was a storm, and it spooked, and it tried to climb up the top of the hood, and it almost got through the top, you know, but it ripped the mirrors off, and it was just disgusting. But yeah, we've had some fun stories.
You know, I wonder, I tell Carol all the time, I don't know how much longer we can do this. You know, we're both getting a little older now. But when it comes time to do it, we don't question it. We just start again.